Hi, I'm Pastor Darren, and welcome to Word for the Week. I want to talk to you today about wind and waves. In Mark chapter 4, Jesus and the other disciples are out on the Sea of Galilee. A storm comes up and threatens to overwhelm them and sink their boat. The disciples are filled with fear, but Jesus has a plan. In verse 39, we see that he gets up, he rebuked the wind and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." And everything calmed down. The storm disappeared, the wind calmed down, the waves calmed down, and the disciples were safe. After all this had happened, and they were still concerned, the disciples, somewhat bewildered at what Jesus has done, he says to them, "Do you still have no faith?" They had already seen much of what Jesus could do, so it's not like this was their first miracle. But in the midst of the wind and the waves, they allowed their circumstance to overwhelm them with fear and doubt. But what about you and I? The storms that you and I face, the wind and waves that come against us that threaten to overwhelm us with circumstances or situations. Do we still have faith that Jesus will see us through? Or do we allow fear and doubt to override our faith? This week, take some time and think about those moments when in the past you have faced difficult times. And for those who may be in the midst of the storms right now, consider, what does it look like to set aside the doubt, set aside the fear, and just focus on Jesus, knowing that he has a plan. He will see us through. It's just a matter of trusting and having faith and allowing Jesus the room to do what he needs to do when he needs to do it. Wind and waves, they come at us from different directions and at various times. And it's going to happen. It's happened in the past. It will happen in the future. But the good news is, there is one who is our Savior, who has already calmed the wind and the waves, and he can calm the wind and waves that come against us as well. Put your trust in him, hold on to your faith, and know he will bring peace and quiet once more into your life. I'm Pastor Darren. That's your word for the week. God bless and have a wonderful day.